Here back with another video, and today I'm gonna be showcasing a map made by me. And as you guys saw in the title, welcome to 123 Slaughter Me Street. Now this map is based on a horror game called, well, you guessed it, 123 Slaughter Me Street. Now, I decided to make a Minecraft version of this game. Now, as you can see, this is supposed to be the TV where the news report are chosen. Now, basically, this game is about, this is where you start off. This is the main area. And you gotta choose two options. You can either become one of the monsters that you try to kill you, or you can either be yourself. Now, in this game, you're a criminal that escaped the police, but then accidentally falls down in an apartment building. That accidentally falls down in an apartment building with 7 floors, and it's located at, well, the name 1, 2, 3 something something, I don't know. Now you fall down that hole, right? Then you're trapped, and now you have to escape. Now, this map isn't fully functional. You can't really experience any jump scares or anything. But if I had four players, one of them being the guy and 3 of them being the monsters. I actually have this for that. So let's showcase that first. So you press that button and you teleport here. Now, you got 3 options where you can become one of these monsters. You can become the follower, which is blue, the greeter, and the waiter. Now, these teleporters take you to where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to spawn. Now, for the follower, you spawn in a room, but then you gotta go out, which I'll showcase that in a minute. But for now, I'm gonna show you the walkthrough. Now, the TV. So you press this button and you spawn here. This is the starting point. This is where you fall down and you wake up. Now you press this button right here to get a flashlight. Now it's shears, but it's a flashlight. It's a working flashlight. Now you go through here, and you are here, where there's a lot of corridors, and there's a bloody floor. I decided to add banners to make it look all bloody and stuff. Now, the follower spawns here, right? Once the follower spawns here, and like, you're all the way in this door right here, the follower spawns. But then, the thing is, you gotta proceed each door with caution, or else you're gonna get jump scared. And you don't want that. Clearly, you don't want that. And clearly, you don't want that. You don't want that. So you gotta proceed each story with caution. And and this is where the greeter pops out. So if you see him, shine the light at him. Now, you won't be. If you're a monster, you won't be able to see it, but like if you see shears on the player's hands, that means he's shining the light at you. So once he shines the light at you, click this button and you teleport to the next area. If you feel uncomfortable in that area, you teleport to the next. Same here, you press this button and teleport, like that, just like that. Now, you gotta proceed each door with caution, make sure not to get jump scared. Now on this side, this is where the waiter shows up. Now, the waiter can't really be spotted, but if you skip one of the doors and the waiter's like right here, just standing there, if you see him just standing there, shine the light at him, and he'll be gone. He'll leave you alone. But be careful. You might want to turn around because the follower is gonna be following you, and preparing for the jump scare. If he gets a little close, shine your light at him. He'll back off. But remember, you gotta proceed each door with caution. So to make sure not to get jump scared. But since there's not really much, this map is still a work in. This map, it's not a work in progress. You just need at least 4 players. One being the main player himself, the one that walks through, and the rest of them being monsters that follow you. Now you gotta proceed them with caution, just to avoid getting jump scared. You just proceed with caution, and obviously the light's not work. Sometimes you have to smack it, and then you get to the exit, right? And you've made it. You made it through. Now, normally, and then when you walk back here, you go on to the next floor. You go on to the next floor. But remember, you want to proceed each door with caution. Now, if you go on that same platform that we just went through, it's kind of like a loop thingy. So it showcases the floors that you're in. Not really, I just made it so it can loop. Now, if you get tired of going, you can just press this button and it takes you back to the start. Now then, now that that's out of the way, let's showcase the morphs. Now, this here is a jump scare tool. It kills the player. Now, if you want to become the follower, you just walk through this door, and you are now the follower. Now you are now the follower. Now, once you get a morph, you grab one of these, or at least 2, whichever ones can do much damage and kill you instantly. So you press this button and it teleports you here. Normally I would get, and here we go. Now this is where the follower spawns. So if the player's all the way over here, so the follower has to take a peek like this and sneak behind the sneak behind the player like this. But if the player shines a light at you, you back off like this. Though if the player is like, if you're close enough to the player, wait 10 seconds and the player's still walking and he doesn't notice you, that's when you take your shot and kill him. Just like that. Just like that. And then if the player dies, he loses the entire... He loses the game and he would have to start the floor all over. Not the entire game, but he had to restart the floor. Now that I showcased the follower, onto the greeter. Now the greeter is more pinkish. He looks like a bird, most likely. So I decided, since he looks like a bird, I decided to put an Ender Dragon head. And then you go to this greeter teleporter, and then what the greeter does, he just peeks at the door and, well, greets you. But like, if the player doesn't turn on the flashlight, that's your chance to jump scare. Like, just like that. That's your chance. If the player doesn't like if you don't see the shears on the player's hand, you just that's your chance to jump scare him. And that's it for the greeter. Now all the monsters can teleport from one point to another. But like, it has to stay on the side that they have been chosen from. Now, the waiter. The waiter looks kind of like this, but only his head isn't gray. His head is yellow. So, anyway, the waiter, you press this. He just stands here. Legit, he just stands here. He just stands here. So if the player skips the door that you are in, that's your chance. That's the chance you got. You gotta kill him before he gets away. So you gotta kill him. So it might look easy, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. It's not. Now for the first floor, you have the faller alone. The second floor, the greeter. The third floor, obviously, well, the waiter. There's 7 floors, okay? So and then on the 4th floor, you got all 3 of them. And always remember this pattern. And that's all. That's it for all of the monsters. So, and remember the pattern, guys. Follow, greet, wait, repeat. Now, you can go back to the start if you don't want to be a monster. That's fine. And then press play. And then you can be the player. Just like so. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and leave a like if you enjoyed. My name's Super Adrian 3E60, and I'll see you guys on the next one.